Today I'm going to run through question 3 of the mock paper. The reason I've chosen this question is because it was quite poorly answered, and there may have been a few things that I will do in this video which maybe you wouldn't have thought to do. So, reading the question, it says for curve C with equation y equals f of x has some derivative which is 3x squared plus 4x plus k. We're told that k is a constant. Show that k is equal to 2 and find an equation for C. And we're also given 2 points, which I'm going to be using later on. So I'm just going to start off by laying out the question. So I know that I've got sum y equals f of x. So therefore, my function of x is going to be equal to the integral of, well, whatever this derivative is. So the derivative is 3x squared plus 4x plus k. So if I integrate this, I will get some function of x. So therefore, my f of x is going to be equal to integrating, well, add 1 to the power, divide by the new power. 4x, add 1 to the power, divide by the new power. Kx plus c, because it is a constant of integration. I haven't got any definite integrals, so therefore I must have a plus c. And now from this point, it's not immediately obvious what I need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about, well, what have they given me now? They've given me a point, which is 0, negative 2. So I'm just going to try that and see if I could work out anything. So when x is 0, y is equal to negative 2. So I know that my f of 0 is going to be equal to, well, this goes to 0, this goes to 0, this goes to 0. So I'm left with c, and I know that my y value should be negative 2, so therefore c is equal to negative 2. From here, the next thing that would be sort of the next logical step would be to substitute in the other point and see what I get. So, to do that, I'm just going to tidy up my first equation for f of x. So, 3 over 3 is just x cubed, 4 over 2 is 2x squared, plus kx, but this time I can put in my takeaway 2. So, I've got a new equation now, x cubed plus 2x squared plus kx takeaway 2, and that's what I'm going to be using for my f of x. So, the next value I'm going to try is f of 2. So when x equals 2, I should be expecting an answer of 18. So when I do this, I end up with 2 cubed plus 2 lots of 2 squared plus 2k, take away 2, and I'm expecting an answer of 18. So therefore 8 add 2k, take away 2 equals 18. If I add 2 and take away 16, I end up with 2k equals 4, therefore k equals 2. Now this is what I expected. I know I've got k equals 2, so the last thing to do is to actually just rewrite my equation. So I'm going to rewrite this equation from the highlighted section. So my f of x, or my curve C, is going to be x cubed plus 2x squared. Now my k is 2, so it's plus 2x, and then subtract 2, and that would be my equation, and that would be all 7 marks for part A. Part B says show the line with an equation y equals x minus 2 is a tangent to C and find the coordinates of a point of contact. So if I want to show that they're a tangent, I could go about this 2 ways. I could try and work out the gradient of the first one and show when it's equal to 1, or I could just simply set them equal to each other and see if there's a repeated root somewhere. So I'm going to try that latter option. So for 3b, I'm going to set my equations equal to each other. So x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x take away 2. And that's going to be equal to x take away 2. Then from here, I'm going to rearrange to get x cubed plus 2x squared plus x. And then add 2 is going to equal 0 because they cancel each other out. Factorising, I end up with x lots of x squared plus 2x plus 1. And here I've got x lots of x plus 1 squared equals 0. So I have a repeated root here, and that repeated root means that there's going to be a tangent. So therefore, repeated root, so tangent. And I know that that is going to be when x equals negative 1. So therefore my point of contact, my POC, is at x equals negative 1. And then to work out what the coordinate of that would be just substituting in x equals negative 1 into one of the equations. I'm going to choose y equals x minus 2 when x equals negative 1, y is equal to negative 3, therefore my coordinate is negative 1, negative 3. And that would be how you'd access all 12 marks for this question. So, if you have any questions on this, or you want me to go through something similar to this in class, then please let me know. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.